Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some SKALD against the Black Priory, shall we? Alex, good evening, good to see you. Well, I have been loving this game, and the videos will be coming out on the channel to catch up to this point. Everything's been reported. I'm really early. I only have 2 people in my party. And I'm at a point where I've arrived at this island after the shipwreck. I've gone back in time to see a little bit of my reasoning to be here. I don't have very many items with my folk. I'm out of magic points with my spellcaster. However, all that being said, I can go back and camp if I need to. But I heard a strange sound over here, so I have quick saved the game, and if there's some kind of boss, I will go back and rest so that I can recover my magic points, because I don't have any items to do that otherwise. Now, I'm in stealth right now with Kat as the leader, because she's the kind of, more sneaky of us. And I'm seeing if there's anything I can do that would, be to my advantage before I go fight any kind of bad guy. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. Now there's a light here which seems promising, and then there's these pumpkins. So these pumpkins we can get as food, and I know that there's a farmhouse with the peddler guy that I can buy and sell stuff, and I would really like to find a place to buy and sell stuff, because I have no weapons with my spellcaster. I don't have good gear. I don't have enough consumables. I'd like to learn how to cook with some of the ingredients I have. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but we'll figure it out. So this is a derelict farm. The small farm is overgrown and derelict, and it appears to be abandoned. At one point you muse, this must have been a quaint place, a good spot to raise a family, perhaps. Suddenly, as if summoned by your very thoughts, the faint but unmistakable sound of children's laughter is carried on the wind. The sound is oddly distorted with a strange, echoing quality, and for some reason it chills you to your bones. The sound is interrupted by a woman's cry of pain or perhaps sorrow. Yeah, so your ship at the beginning of this game was broken in 2 and ripped into the ocean by a black tentacled monstrosity. So there's definitely something supernatural or kind of like, Cthulhu Lovecraftian going on in the game, which adds this kind of creepy element. Hey, Elder, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, so again, we hear this lady's voice, which is startling. I'm going to take all the pumpkins. Everything I can. I'm just going to take it. And can you sneak again? Is that possible? Let's see what happens in here. Oh, beds and inns. Keep an eye out for beds or inns to rest while adventuring. Doing so is superior to sleeping in the wild. Well, this would be awesome if I could rest here, because, like I said, I really want to recover my magic points. We'll see how that goes. While resting at an inn or in a bed, you have the option to manage your party. This means you can choose what characters get to be a part of your main party and who should wait in camp. Okay. Camp followers do not earn experience and never participate in combat. Camp followers will, for the most part, not engage in the narrative. There are a few exceptions to this, however. There are some cases where even characters outside your main party may chime in during conversations. Okay. So, let's see. Who do we have here? Well, here's a fire with what looks to be a cook pot, which is very interesting. Is this the guy I met earlier? Yes, it's this guy. Great. There's the one who cheated Mother Maelstrom and loaded with trinkets for old Bacillo, perhaps? There might be some fine coin in it for you. The old man shakes a worn leather pouch at you that clinks with the sound of coins. Stay as long as ye like, just don't drink the water in the well. Fair enough. The fireplace casts a warm glow across the piles of old fish bones, broken furniture, and strange trinkets that litter the ruined home. Basilo hums contently to himself. So I have a few things I can ask him, and I could trade. I could also just say I want to kill him, although he looks much more dangerous than I am. What's wrong with the well? Best not drink the water there. Tastes funny and gives you strange dreams. Besides, the children mostly use it for their games these days. There are children here? Aye. Marita's little runts, Oleg and Anja, I think, spends most of their time playing with their mother in the well. Oh no. Don't worry, little ones are alright. Right as rain. Sometimes I even hear them laughing and singing rhymes at night down in the well. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep. Just another day here with Basilo. What happened to this place? Nice a place as ever you'll see. Warm fire, roof over your head. I know, Elder. It's totally fine. Marita's good to old Basilo, letting him stay here. Take care of her in return, Basilo does. She spends all her time playing in the yard with her kids these days, and she forgets to eat. Some days I have to feed her to make sure she don't waste away. I see. Alright, so let's see. Where'd you get all that coin? The old man reaches into the leather pouch and pulls out a handful of strange coins that look nothing like standard imperial coinage. Though they are no doubt valuable, they're covered in greenish grime that make them almost look more like seashells than coins. Hey, Siloom, good evening, good to see you. Bounty from the deep, handed down from me da, who got it from me granda. He used to say granda was so strong in the old faith that Mother Maelstrom would let him go down into the deep and visit with them who lived there. Come back with sacks of this, he did. I see. Alright, let's trade. So he has 300 gold. And there are a few things that we definitely want. I did get a light, I think. So I don't know if I need another one. But we are all about these lesser attunement tonics are very valuable for us. He's got arrows, which we need. I could use a weapon of some kind for my wizard because I don't have anything that he can use. He's barehanded. And there's a shield as well. I could use probably a melee weapon for Kat. What does she have? Here's my party inventory, but can I check? Well, that's just her information, but I could see her, but as far as her... Yeah, here we go. She has this club, and you need, what, melee, light club, blunt? I need to see who can and can't use it. Like, what can you use? I don't think he can use anything. I mean, he's got to have something. Some, ability to use... let's see. Survival, lore, crafting. Now, these are just from my leveling. I wonder where I can find out what classes can use what weapons. Anywho, let me see what this is. Oh, great. Here we go. Crafting cauldron. This is what I'm talking about. Hey, Jamnuska. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Well, it could be about that, Jamnuska, except that you need to boil your water in this place, apparently. There's an evil taint about it. I can make the cheese sandwich that I learned to make in the prologue, or I could make salted fish. To craft an item, you must add ingredients to the grid. Now, do I have the stuff for this? I don't think I actually have it. I don't have any of this. I don't have a recipe to cook this. It'd be nice if I could get more recipes, but maybe it's like, can I add that? And then, what if I put mushrooms in there with, eggs and onions. Does that make anything? No. They're like, no, you can't do that. That's awful. Oh, it's pumpkin. What if I just cooked a pumpkin? No. Alright, we're going to have to do something better than that. What about eggs and mushrooms? What about boiled eggs? No. Okay, fine. I need some more recipes. Alright. Yes, yes, now I get the joke. Scalding hot water. Very good. I like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and trade. Now, let's see if I have anything valuable that I don't need. Party inventory. Yeah, these are trinkets. So I could sell these things because I guess I'm just assuming that these are, you know, meant to be sold, like junk. Hey, Fading, good evening. You would love this, Fading. This is like, it's like a throwback, old school D&D CRPG. By the way, the 13th works for me. I will be there. Okay. I'm gonna sell this, and this, and this, and this, and I sell that. I sold it all. Okay, so, although I didn't really make that much money, I have 200 gold, though. So how much are these? 46 gold. I need these desperately. How much is the rope? 5. Okay, we're definitely buying a rope. How much is the lockpick? We need this. Is it, damage resistant 20 full plate mail? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and find... I'm going to get this. I'll buy 1. And then I do need to buy... And, let's see, do I do this too? I know. D&D is so great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll buy 1. I need a lot of these, but I also need arrows. How much are these? 2? How many arrows do we have left? We have these we have 3. Okay, so I'm gonna buy enough so she has at least 10. Oh, I see. No. Here's what you can do. I can just select the wizard. And then I can see over here that he can actually use this short sword. So I might purchase it. But I also might want to buy this shield for the thief, because she ends up in melee a lot. Buy another one of these. Alright, that's good. I spent like all my money there, but that's okay. What's this? The chest ahead of you is wet and covered in seaweed. It looks familiar. Instantly you realize this is your luggage from the Zephyr. It's been stowed too well to get to during the mutiny, but by some miracle, it made it to shore where it must have been salvaged. Better yet, the combination lock remains sound, meaning the content of the chest is likely still unmolested. You best not be getting any ideas with my property, little fishy. Basilo growls as he eyes you suspiciously. I think you mean my property. What old Mother Maelstrom saw fit to bequeath upon me, eyes keeps. Basilo's eyes narrow as he fiddles the strap of his club. Uh-oh. Then again, that's not to say I mightn't be willing to deal with you. What do you have in mind? See, there's this man, a stargazer. I found his camp. He came here a few days ago. Perched himself on that cliff right over there. Basilo points to the cliff that rises over the beach to the east. Thing is, he was carrying something I can hardly put into words. It's like a tube with glass in it that you can use to look at the stars and such. A telescope? Aye, that's what he called it. Old Basilo would love to have it if you can get your way up to where he made camp. There's meaning in the stars you see, old wisdom and such. Now, I'll tell you what. I actually looked into the telescope, and there was like a kind of event that I chose to do with my character where I kept staring. I saw something like kind of supernatural in the cosmos looking back at me when I was looking at the stars, which my character did not recognize, and I tried to like hold the gaze of this infinite being, and it nearly destroyed my character. So I vowed to never use the telescope again after that, and I'm going to give it to him gladly. And don't fret, Basilo saw big old fat crows circling near the camp. I'll bet Basilo's eye that the stargazer's dead and rotting and his telescope's just waiting to be salvaged. So I can do a diplomacy check of 14, which is way too hard for me because I'm not diplomacy oriented with either of these characters. I could choose violence, you old fool, and attack him, or just I'll see what I could do. Yeah, it was brutal, Siloom. Luckily, we didn't go crazy. We hung in there. All right, and we're gonna rest. Now, I do need food to do this resting, unfortunately, but I have a bunch of pumpkins that I picked up, so. There we go. And we will, I have both of them trying to make arrows, but I think then I'm going to put him back to training to try to give us some experience. And, hey, she made an arrow, and I gave each of us 34 experience by just using my lore skill to give us some experience. Alright, that was pretty sweet. Okay, we're here. We made it. Let's go get this. I can get the telescope really easily, actually. Before I go fight anything scary. I'll save it. I can't even remember what I had on the ship, but I'll take anything I can get. Now, I actually dropped a rope down to make this much easier on myself. Here it is. So I don't even have to do a climbing check. I can just climb this rope and go to the telescope. I'm going to take it. Now, I didn't find the guy's body, by the way, for what it's worth. So the Stargazer might not be dead, but I stole his telescope in exchange for my stolen suitcase. It only seems fair. Alright. I got the telescope, buddy. Now, you might very well be right, Fading, but there's also bodies of people who were on the ship with me that wrecked that are everywhere, all over the shore area. So I don't know if that was him or if that was one of my crewmates. There's a lot of dead people here. It really is, Elder Biscuit, and what's wild is I'm using the, in the options when you boot up the game, and at any time, I think, you can change the color palette, and this is like the Commodore 64 restrained color palette, so I'm only using what would be available there. It's slightly more colors than you could get, for example, you know, on the Nintendo. It's almost there, but it's more. As you hand the telescope over to the wreck picker, his eyes light up in a not wholly sane manner. "Chest's yours, little fish," Basilo shouts over his shoulder as he rushes out into the yard with his new prize. "Open the chest." Hey, I got 200 experience. And did we get the stuff out of it? Oh, yes. Well, good thing I didn't buy the dagger. And 3 potions and 100 gold is so good. Now, you might think, well, it was a mistake to buy those potions, but no, it wasn't. First of all, these ones are better than the ones I bought, and I need as many of these as I can get. Now, these robes don't do anything, but they probably look better than what I have elsewhere. Now, I'm going to equip this dagger so he has some weapon that he can use instead of magic points all the time. And we're going to go ahead and equip, this shield. No. That was the wrong button to press. Actually, but this is probably better. This war axe is -1, -1. Yeah, this weapon stinks. I should have given her a better weapon a long time ago. 2 to 5 versus 2 to 7, so it's comparing it. I'll give her the bigger axe. That's fine. Now, she's using these poor arrows. Let's give her the better arrows instead. And neither of us can use this breastplate. I could try to sell it, actually, but I might want to hold on to it. Like, what if I get... I know, isn't that awesome, Biscuit? What if I find another party member? You see there's slots for 6 people. So, if I find, like, a melee person, he's going to want this breastplate, probably. So I might hold on to it for a bit. But I'm really, really thrilled that we definitely upgraded a lot right there. And 200 experience is no joke. Alright, let's go out. So he's out looking at the stars with the telescope, and we'll just leave him to it. I'm going to explore a little bit more. There's somebody over here, like, on their knees. Is that the lady? Oh my gosh, it is. I kind of assumed when he was talking about the children that they were dead. But maybe the children are dead, but the lady isn't? It's bad either way. Let's talk to her. A woman sits in the grass ahead of you with the well looming over her. She is emaciated, ragged, and covered in grime. How long has she been sitting here? Days? Weeks? She rocks back and forth, almost catatonic. Then suddenly you hear it again. The clear sound of playful children's laughter rises from the well. The woman wails. "My children!" The woman rocks back and forth and stares blankly at the well in front of her. What has happened? It took them. Called out to them. I heard it. Funny thing is, I heard it calling with my voice. Oleg and Anja live in the well now. They're calling for me to join them. Oh my god. That's not a good story you're telling me. Can I help? It will never stop. It will multiply until it covers all the lands and all the seas. And when we are all dead in bones, the conqueror mold will dress our corpses in black mourning veils. Okay, it actually got worse, this story. Her voice is flat and monotone, and the strange words almost seem to come from somewhere else. She then lets out a deep sigh. But if I had my children's bones to bury, it would give me some respite. A moment of silence, then the sickening sound of children's laughter once again rises from the well. Alright, we're going to try to go down the well, but I don't know if I'm powerful enough. I'm going to first gather up all of her food. So, I'll just help myself to whatever crops you have, because I'm hungry. And what's this? Can I go inside this little house here? I don't see a doorway in. Like, there's clearly a hatch that you can interact with, but I don't know how to get down in here. Yeah, isn't that right, Silent? It was the only one that had a beard, so I chose it. Alright, I'm going to go in the well. I'm going to save it and go in. We got this. The well seems ordinary enough until you examine it more closely. A thin layer of slimy black mold seems to cling to its walls, and a heavy odor of filth rises from its depths. You could swear you heard something splash around in the shallow waters. A ladder has been placed in the well shaft, and you could easily descend if you wanted to. Who doesn't want to descend right now? This is going to be great. Okay, I'm in the well. Now, this character does have a lantern. And you could see it doesn't do much, but it does something. And I'm just going to kind of walk around. So in this game, sometimes when you walk around, I might actually select her. Well, no, I'll just do it this way. We're going to go ahead and go stealth just in case, but I guess that turns off my lantern. As you descend deeper into the earthy cave, you realize that the black mold covers most of the walls. Even the air is thick with floating black specks. Here and there, the mold seems to form nodules. Your mind fills with images of the nodules bursting open in an obscene mockery of birth and black, worm-like tendrils of mold spilling forth into the world. An irrational urge to touch the nodes begin to grow inside you. Yeah, I definitely need that potion. I'm not going to touch the nodes. Was there a... Oh, on the wall? And that's a good question. So I don't know what this guy is. Sometimes you can, like, harvest, like, lichen from the walls. You have, in this game, a... here, let me show you. You have attributes, and you have, like, awareness. And while you're walking around, you're making rolls to discover stuff. So maybe if I was more aware, like, I could do something with that. But as of now, it's just something on the wall. I guess there's another one here. I don't know if it's just, like, some kind of, you know, sea fungus. Yeah, it could be the nodules. Perhaps it's the thickness of the air or the sickly miasmas that fill this part of the cave, but stars flash before your eyes. Your mind is assaulted with images of alien landscapes. Cities? No. Giant living structures, almost like the coral that the traders from the sea gates sometimes peddle, but large. So large it almost touches the sky. Then you see it, the structures themselves writhe with obscene life. Innumerable black worm-like tendrils of black mold cover them. They beckon you. Give in to them. Let them take hold. In the sky above you, something massive shifts. Okay, so I'm going to carry on. It could be candy. It's a good trick to call out to children with their mother's voice from inside the well. That's next level. You feel as if you're dragged under and into the crushing blackness to unfathomable depths. Stars flash before your eyes again, and you once more see the impossible landscapes. Cyclopean edifices of writhing black shapes. An age of worms. You understand now. This is not some alien dreamscape. This is Warda. This is home. And you are a high priest, the god regent of a perfect world. And now it is time. The sky sunders. 7 eyes see it comes. Give yourself to it. Okay, so now I actually have to start making willpower rolls. I mean, I like the idea of being a god regent high priest. It's definitely, you know, you're selling it more than nodules. Let's try to make this willpower. So this is, I need to just roll 4 or better, and we both have the same willpower, so I'll roll it. And we got it. I bring glory upon thine ancestors. Gathering all your willpower, you wrest back control of your faculties and forge ahead. On the wall ahead, you spot it. A festering ganglion of black ichor with 2 small human skulls leering from it. Oh, man. All right, we got to take out the skulls. Uh-oh, there's something over there. You see that red? That's a bad guy. Do I have fire? Nah, unfortunately, let me show you. So, the main character, when you start the game, you get to choose what kind of a character you want to make. And I made a spellcaster, but I went into air magic. I do have a little bit of fire magic, actually. I have aura of flame. I can make fire around me. So, yeah, I do have a little bit, but I kind of went farther into air magic than anything else. And so I've got, like, magic missile and blink and stuff. But anyway, we'll see. I have this lantern. The mass of glistening mold pulsates with a grotesque peristaltic motion as you approach it. Or peristaltic motion, rather. Embedded in it is a collection of small animal bones. Nonetheless, you have no problems identifying 2 complete small human skeletons. Grab them. One by one, you pry loose the bones from the writhing of the ganglion. Its motions become more and more agitated as you work, and a wave of relief washes over you as the last piece comes loose. Now you must make your way out of this death trap. Yes, we do want to do that. Can I go over here, though? Like, I see it, but maybe you need to access it from somewhere else. Or maybe if you had good awareness, you would find a secret passage. You can hold shift to highlight interactable objects. That's how I'm seeing that in the first place. I gotta get out of here. And I can only expect that, I'm gonna get jumped by nodules. Oh god, the nodules. The 2 diminutive shapes materialize as if from the very walls themselves. Bodies alive with writhing mold, their blank, idiotic faces stare up at you in a grotesque imitation of life. Your blood runs cold as organs that should never shape human voices spill forth the sound of children laughing. Yeah, it did say that this was a dark fantasy. Yeah, I could see that. A loud shriek escapes from the horrors, and in a maelstrom of writhing blackness, the 2 pathetic creatures reshape into lean forms that tower over you. They do not intend you to leave. So I can try to make athletics to run past, or I just fight. So she's better at athletics than I am, and the game does let you, like if I choose athletics, for example, this is really hard, but you can switch who you're making the check with. It's still really hard for Cat, but I just need a 7 or above. I'll try it. We actually did it. So we hit it. Yeah, it is better than 50%. It's worth it. And we did hit it there just exactly. So we brought glory to our ancestors, and feigning left and dashing right. Oh, that's the best trick. You managed to slip past the mindless creatures, and before they managed to regain their bearings, you have clambered up the ropes and escaped the well. As you flop over the rim of the well and onto the ground, a faint mother escapes from below. Oh, God. That's gonna, haunt my dreams. But we made it, so we can tell her. They do, Biscuit. They bite on that juke so hard. So this is the quest where I get to give a mother back the bones of her children that were stuck into the black ichor of a, primeval sentient fungus. Just another day here on the shores of Idra. The skeletal figure of Marita sits in front of the well, rocking silently back and forth. I have your children's bones. Now, this is one, you don't get to say this too often, and it better be in the right context. Marita looks up at you and blinks as if waking from a dream. Without a word, she gingerly takes the small bundles of bones in her arms as if it were a swaddled infant. She cradles it for a moment and then looks up at you with grateful eyes. She gently strokes your cheek once and then turns and wanders into the fog. You've set her free. Falling to your knees, you retch violently. If it is from the conqueror mold or the emotional moment, you can't quite tell. Speak for yourself. We got the bones. Kneeling in the grass, you notice a satchel lying where Marita was kneeling. You get a feeling it was left there for you. Slowly, you regain your composure and get to your feet. Shambling away from the well, you suddenly stiffen. Did you just hear something? A child's voice, perhaps? Or was it the wind? Yeah. Well, the guy told you to not get water from the well. That was the first thing he said. And so we're not getting water from the well. But also, the real trick, like when the whole thing turns on its head in, like, the M. Night Shyamalan moment, is when you open the satchel that Maria left for you, and inside are just your bones somehow, and then like your body like deflates into like a flesh puddle, and the game just shuts down. All right, so let's see. Leave. What did we get? She gave us the satchel. Did I pick it up? I don't know about this. Oh, no, it's down here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yes. Exactly what I wanted. I know this sounds funny, but the number one thing I was hoping for her was that she taught me a recipe. I was like, well, she's, a bereft mother. Maybe she could teach me a few things with the cauldron inside her shack so I could actually cook a meal. Because one of the big choke points that I'm, or bottlenecks that I'm coming up against in this early game is just like in Baldur's Gate 3, you have to have food in order to get a full rest. And if you can't cook it and you're just eating raw ingredients, it gives you almost nothing. So I was basically running out of times that I could rest and get my mana back, but now I'm there. Cure disease, a gold ring, and some just regular money. Let me see what this gold ring is. It sells. Okay. Alright, so let me check out this cookbook. Cook it. A humble cookbook. Read it. Look at this. See, and these were all the vegetables that were just on the field. Vegetable soup. I can make the farmer's omelet. Boy, Bob Evans is going to be furious that the recipe's out. And let's see what else we got over here. Looks like there's only 2 recipes, but that's good for where I'm at. Alright, let's see here. Let me see what I can make. So now, in addition to the cheese sandwich and salted fish, I can actually make vegetable soup. And I'm the main character. I made very good at crafting. So if I want to make this, I can produce a larger amount if I just need to beat difficulty 10, and I have a +8. So that's very easy. And then let's see the omelet. It's also hard. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the soup, or try to. I crafted 2. So I got a large amount because, and, oh my goodness, yeah, this is great. So the rations that I had only gave 10 food. So this crafted vegetable soup gives you 14 food. You need 10 food for each person to get a full rest with them when you do rest. So this is tremendous. Now, I don't think that food spoils in this game, so I don't see a reason not to just continue cooking until I run out of ingredients, basically. Alright, so I made a bunch of vegetable soup, and do I have enough for omelets? I do. So, crafted 2. I don't believe that this game, given the fact that the skill checks are 2d6, I don't think you fail on a 2. That'd be brutal. So I think because it's difficulty 8 and I have +8, it's difficulty 10 and I have +8, I automatically am making the higher amount, which is 2. Which is how I'm kind of reading it. I don't know if that's correct, but let's see. So I have these, and I need potatoes and eggs. Onions, potatoes, and eggs. I don't have onions, though. You should be able to use leeks instead of onions. I mean, can't we just, bend it a little bit? Anyway, the soup is better than the omelet, but that's great. So now I can rest again. That was a really, really awesome quest to do. So we relied primarily on skill checks to get through that, and I'll take it. Let me talk to my dude here, and this is what you're talking about, Fading. He says, stay as long as you like, just don't drink the water in the well. Alright, let's trade. So I now have 191 gold, and I can sell him. He'll give me 23 gold for this. I wonder if nobody that I have gets more money for trading, so it's probably okay to just sell the ring. And then I'm going to buy a few more arrows and one more potion. I don't have any healing potions, so I'll buy one, just in case. I don't have any way to heal otherwise, except for resting. Alright, let's do it. So there are some... Looks like there's something down here. And because my character is so good at crafting, I've been making it a, a concerted effort to just get all crafting things that I can. I don't know what's down here. Have I been here? No. Looks like I didn't clear that out yet. Okay. Did I go here? No, I did actually clear it out. Never mind. It's gray. Okay, yeah. We're good. We did all this. This is the main beach where we wrecked. There are several points that you can come down to from the beach, but we'll just go ahead and go up this way. Yes, I did, Fading. So at creation, I got to choose, like, my background. Kind of like D&D. Like, you have... I was a vagabond, so I got +1 survival and +1 crafting, I think. And then I chose, like, a proficiency at crafting and lore. Like, these were the two. Basically, you get skill points, and I went into crafting and lore the most because lore is governed by intellect, and so is crafting. And this character, I put, like, my stats into intellect, so I just kind of tried to, go into skills that teed off of intellect. And she is, I did not make her. She is part of the game, and she's good at stealth, and she's good at thievery, which is great because she can pick locks. I can't. I'm terrible at opening locked chests, and she's good at that, so that's fantastic. She's also, as you saw, has good athletics. She's pretty well-rounded. She's got good agility, too, which means she goes first a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and just see where else we can go. I guess I should go... To be honest, I don't know where to go. Can I go through this house? Did I miss that? I couldn't go up before. Maybe I misunderstood where I'm supposed to go. Oh, here we go. This is where you're supposed to go. The Outer Isles. Emerging from the rocky shores, you survey the dreary interiors of Idra. Rolling hills and moors cover much of the surrounding areas, and tall, jagged mountains rise toward the north. East of you, a lighthouse can be seen, its faint light flickering against the gloom. It's like the worst lighthouse ever. Everybody just crashes here. I mean, it's hard to... Even if you have a lighthouse and there's a tentacle monster that comes out of the water, what are you going to do? Beyond that lies a bay, and from its far shore the wind carries the foul stench of burning corpses. It's always an olfactory nightmare in this place, whether you're in the well, whether you're in the cave, whether you're outside, it doesn't matter. There's something wrong here on this island, something really bad. Cat suppresses a shiver. You came here for a reason, right? With mercenaries and all. Had to have been something important. I was hired to find somebody. Cat listens intently as you tell her about your quest to find Embla Baron. Girl's lucky to have family care for her, Cat mumbles. So the old man told you she was last seen in Horn, right? By the way, just as a little backstory, Cat revealed earlier that her older brother, like, sold her into service to the Merchants Guild when she was, like, 10 or something like that. So she has, like, a 20-year life debt that she has to work through before she can get released from the, Nautical Guild. And so she doesn't like family very much. So the old man told you she was last seen in Horn, right? Well, I've been to Horn. Landed there on our last run. I could tell something felt off about that place, but nothing like this. Go on. Here's how I see it. Horan isn't far, just a day's march to the east around the bay. However, I think we need to be all clever-like about this. Make sure we rearm and maybe even try to pick up a few allies. Exactly. If we rush in and end up dead, we're not doing this Embla any goods, what I'm trying to say. I like your logic. You need to stitch up that sleeve. So we should explore around a bit, right? Gather a bit of intelligence and whatnot. I agree. We need to take it step by step, or I could be a jerk and say I'd prefer if you leave the strategy to me. Let's do number 1. Yeah, just like that, Cat nods. See over there? Cat points toward the lighthouse to the east. Lighthouse is still lit, so it's bound to be manned. If we make our way there, we might find out more about what's going on. Might even scrounge up a hot meal. Okay. Any other suggestions? Cat looks around, squinting against the wind. She nods her head toward the northern shore. I suppose any other survivors and wreckage from the Zephyr would be washed up on shore northwest of where we landed, right? Might be worth a look-see. Let's head out then. As you set out across the blasted landscape, you have a growing feeling that whatever horrific fate, it could be growling as well, has befallen this region, it's somehow inexorably tied to your quest. Something dark and vast is slowly spreading throughout the outer isles, tentacles grasping greedily as if searching for something. I've seen them. Great adventurers may lie ahead, but so does great terror. Of that, you are absolutely certain. Alright, so we're starting our D&D campaign here. It's a great introduction, a great beginning. We need to get the band together so that we can actually take on some formidable foes, and it's a really creepy supernatural setting we've got ourselves into, but hey, that's where we make the big bucks. Alright, so, is this like an overworld screen? It looks like it. Okay, so there's a lighthouse to the east, and then they said the shores to the northwest as well. This is the beach here that we were just at, which we could return to. I don't believe we need to. It says it's, 8:50 p.m., and it is an overcast evening. I'll follow the road. There's a little boat over here. It's hard to see. I can't turn on my lantern on the overworld map, but I have like a sweet flag like that I'm holding like a pennant. It makes me look really official when I'm walking around. Oh my. You see a figure thrashing violently at something obscured by the low fog. Whatever this person is doing, it's producing loud crunching, wet squelches, and a stream of curses. This looks like the guy, the mercenary that was came with me from Lord Baron's house. But I can't tell. Move closer. Yeah, it is. It's him. You see the scene for what it is. Roland, soaked through and spattered with ichor, is laying waste to a number of grotesque-looking creatures with a piece of driftwood. He snarls like a wounded beast and his eyes are black with rage. Okay. As the last of the horrid beast falls, twitching back into the shallows, Roland snaps his gaze to you, dead eyes staring at some distant point on the horizon behind you. Eventually, the tension drains from his muscles, and he lowers his makeshift weapon. Thought I was carry-on, they did. I nearly was. So, when the ship was crashing, I tried to, jump and save Roland from going overboard, but I just missed. He, was outside of my outstretched hand and went into the water. So I presumed that he was dead, but look at this guy. He doesn't die. I didn't think you'd make it. Seems I got a few lives left in me, for all they're worth. Roland sighs deeply and slumps down onto a nearby rock. You tried to save me, you bloody idiot. I did. You had the choice to not save him or try to save him. I tried to save him. The mission needs you. Ha! Spoken like a true mercenary. There might be hope for one of us after all. What do you mean? Roland looks out across the uncaring sea. Not many get to be my age in our line of work. The things that I've seen, that I've done. Memories like that prey upon you like bloody wolves circling a camp with the fire dying out. Second you let your guard down, they pounce. Your time isn't over yet, old man. As you say, but heed this. If you want to survive, you need to drop the bloody heroics. This business makes your hands dirty and nothing gets them clean again. Trust me on that. Speaking of which, I suppose I still work for you. We should get going. So, at all points, it appears that the game does give you the option to play single player if you want, like solo party, because you always have the option to, like, not accept people. But I'm very glad to see Roland. I was hoping that I would. I actually wanted to see him a long time ago, because our party composition is a thief who's range specialist, and a wizard. So we have no, like, frontline combatant. It's not good. We need you, buddy. Let's get going. Roland nods solemnly, brushes a sticky glob of ichor off his arm, and trudges over to you. His lips part as if to speak, but he hesitates. Let's just go. He was about to say I love you, but we cut him off. Roland does not seem to hear you. Instead, he is staring intently ahead. There are men in the fog. I thought I heard them earlier. I'm certain they're not from the Zephyr, and I'd wager they're less than friendly. I don't care if you're itching for a fight or not, but either way, we should tread carefully. Oh my goodness! Okay, so it really is, Siloom. The burlap sack over the head with eye holes is just universally, I'm a bad guy. Like, you can't be the good guy with that head adornment, I don't believe. Now, you see that spiral tattoo that they have on their chest and, upper arm? Yeah, Alex, that'd be a different situation. That was on the wall of the cabin that we saw, too. It must be some kind of mark of the island. Now, another thing I want to talk about with Siloom's point about Roland's face down here. One of the great things about this game, it reminds me of Might and Magic 3, and many games of that era, in the 90s do this with these old CRPGs. His face looks like this because he's hurt. Like, so he will look less intense when he is fully healed, but like, if they're poisoned, they have like a I'm poisoned face, and like if they're hurt, they have like a I've been badly injured and beat up face. It's awesome. Okay. Straining to see through the dense fog, you finally spot them. A group of men prowling the shoreline like carrion eaters looking for dead fish. They are unkempt and dressed in rags with bare torsos and broad shoulders adorned by a strange mixture of sailors' tattoos and crude symbols. They carry an assortment of cruel-looking rusted tools turned to weapons. Gibbering chatter, laughter, and whimpering drifts across the fog in a steady stream. Whoever these men are, their minds are long gone. You sit still until a group of them passes you by. Perhaps you might be able to slip past them, so I can call out to them or leave quietly. This seems like a leave quietly situation. Baghead probably isn't the best conversationalist, so I'm just gonna, leave quietly. Okay. So we need to level up our dude here. And Roland reaches level 3. Wow, he got plus 10 vitality. He's a baller. Okay, so this is his skill tree for now. So he's evenly distributed. Oh no, you know what? Actually, I leveled him up earlier. Hey, Infinity, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. I do need to. I haven't messed with my... I should turn on my extension manager to notify latest followers. That's a great point. I try to, in real time, just say, acknowledge when I'm streaming anyway, follows and subscriptions, but some kind of screen indication would be a good idea. Yeah, Infinity, thank you, my friend. So, when I had Roland in the party earlier, I did level him up, and I made him a two-handed specialist. Oops. And I'm going to continue that. He's not like a complete tank because he's not using a shield, but he does a ton of damage, which I get behind. Now, we could, though, just make him more tanky by allowing him to be tough as nails. This is... so I have 3 ranks in it, and it boosts my heavy weapon damage. One of the other amazing... This game is really, really awesome, by the way. And one of the things I love about it, because, it's a retro game, but it has these contemporary quality of life features built in. You can click on anything that's in green or color-coded to, get more information on a tooltip. So heavy weapon damage bonus just means +1 damage bonus when using a heavy weapon. Accuracy means +1 to hit. So you could see, what these things do. So if I put if I put 3 points in a two-handed initiate, I could get even more damage if I want, which is okay. I could also go back here and go Arms Mastery and get Precise Strike, which is a maneuver, has a 2-turn cooldown, and it just gives you +4 accuracy. This is something that's actually really, really nice. It says AoE melee, which I don't think that means... It does say it targets enemies, which is... I'm confused about that. Do I swing the weapon around? Anyway, the idea of getting a +4 accuracy attack is really, really good, just to guarantee that you hit. So I think I am going to put 3 points into that to get that ability. Then I've got 3 points left to distribute. I could go over here to this kind of silver skill tree. On the right column are passives usually. These boost toughness. I have Charger, which gives me a charge bonus. You can build up momentum when charging in combat. Hey, Heisenburns. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I could also boost light armor, which I think I should do this as well, just to let him get some armor. Oh, and then I can go to medium armor, actually. If I level this up, can I get to heavy armor? Yeah, I'm going to go all the way to heavy armor. And I'm doing this because I have that chest plate. I want to see if he can actually use that. Okay, great. I'm going to save and exit these feats that we gave him. And now you can see you heal when you level up, so his facial expression changes a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to his equipment. He has studded leather, which is light armor, and it soaks 4. And this is something that's also really interesting about this game. You have a green bar, which is kind of like... I can't remember what the terminology is. It's either vitality or wound or something like that. And so when you take damage, you usually take it from the green bar first. And the green bar is really easy to replenish. The purple bar is like permanent damage. And if that goes down, then you get knocked out. So you kind of have 2 hit point bars to work through. And piercing damage obviously will go through. But then if you soak, it gives you damage absorption. And unless they have pierce, you absorb, you soak whatever. So this soaks 4, for example, but then this poor breastplate, which is not good, soaks 6. It does make him more encumbered, and it reduces your ability to act freely, so it affects dodge, stealth, and athletics, but that's okay. He's not, I don't care about him doing any of that stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and equip this on him. I do not believe that Kat... Can you wear this? Oh, she can. This does encumber her, but it gives her soak, which she needs some kind of armor, so I'll definitely take that. These rags don't do anything, so there's no point. He has this two-handed weapon right here, which is beastly, and we'll let him keep that. I don't have a spare ranged weapon for him to use. You can switch between ranged weapons and melee weapons for free when you're in combat. You don't have to spend any action points to do that. But we're fine. Let's see. Anything else that we want to use for him? I have pants and a tunic, but those are just generic armor pieces. Okay, I think this is good. Looks like I do have an extra... Oh no, the lantern came off. Okay, I'll put it back on. This is +1, 1 to 2 damage. This does more damage, but it's harder to hit with, so I'll keep the dagger. That's fine. Alright. So I'm going to push T to turn on the light. Now, this is not good for sneaking around those jerks, but I'm okay with that. And we got something in the barrel here. And, ooh, so we got some potions. So these potions that I just picked up heal vitality. And vitality is the green bar, and the purple bar is your wound bar. That's right. Okay. Alright, there's bad guys up here. Now, I could turn off my lantern and go stealth, but they found us. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Holy smokes, look at how many of them there are. So, the red... These are Reavers of Idra, okay? And you can see over here on the left, this is the turn order. So Roland is going to go first, then Cat, then me after 2 Reavers. So we're going to put Roland kind of up in the front. And then Cat probably wants to be back. She will get a bonus to backstabbing. But I'm going to keep the wizard all the way in the back. And I don't want to be in the water. I don't know if that has any effects, but I'm just going to go ahead and begin combat. Alright, so Roland can not... He only has 3 movement, and so he can't quite get there. So I'm actually going to delay his action, and then she can shoot. And we hit that guy for 8. Okay. So... no, we only hit him for 3. Never mind. So he was surprised. Okay. And now it's back to the spellcaster's turn. So I might want to... Let's see, what spells do I want to think about? I could cast Mark of Haste, which would... give somebody greater haste. Oops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wrong button. Sorry. Here, I was trying to read about what greater haste did. Greater haste. Come on now. Well, I can't remember if haste gives you initiative or gives you more movement points. Movement would actually be pretty good for Roland. But instead, I think I'm just going to try to do some damage to this dork with Magic Missile. Alright, we got Cascade. Now, Cascade is... every spell has a Cascade value. And if you beat the Cascade value, it's like a intelligence skill check, usually. You get to cast another spell if you want. It uses spell points, but it's great because you can go, like, 2 spells in a turn. Alright, I really hurt that guy. So the bad guys are over here, and they've been alerted. They were not aware before, but that's okay. They're really far away. You can see, you don't get that much movement in this game. Like, he only gets 3 movement. So I'm going to go over here and just... Oh my god. That guy, they're panicking because... He just ran up and critted that guy for like 23 damage. That's fantastic. Okay, can you shoot that guy? You can. She, because he was panicking, she was able to backstab, so you get backstab even with a bow, and did some extra damage there to that fool. And we'll go ahead and magic missile this guy, and we did 6 damage. We got through his vitality. I'm going to hit him again, and we almost killed him. Yeah, Biscuit, Roland really did come in strong. I mean, look at him on the battlefield, just grooving with that huge two-handed sword. He is not messing around at all. Okay. So now, it is Roland's turn again, but I can't reach anything, so I'll just go ahead and hold on to my turn. Oh, he's already last. Okay. Then I'll just defend. Alright, so I'm going to shoot. Man, that guy's still alive. I really can't believe it. I'm going to be out of magic points really fast, but that's okay. I'm just going to soften the group up a little bit. Alright, that guy's really hurt. Alright, so Roland gets to go up and just attack this guy. Oh my god, he crit again. Roland is devastating these fools. Oh, that guy's dead. Okay, so they're freaked out. You can see that this guy's flat-footed, and I think it's because he's panicked. So we panicked this guy, and he has to make a willpower save at the end of the turn to like have that fall off. But for now, I'll just be really happy. Now I don't have any mana points left. I could drink a potion to restore. There's 4 targets left. I'm actually not going to for now. I'll see if I need to. I'm going to see what we can do with... Yeah, they really are, Biscuit. They are freaked out that this psycho is just chopping the Reavers in half. They're like, hey, we do the reaving around here. Didn't you get the memo? Alright, I'm going to delay with Roland. Oh, he's already last. That's right. He already delayed. So they don't reset initiative each turn. Let's go ahead and defend. Can't reach the target. Oh, maybe it's because the line of sight passes through here. Can you... What if I move you... She can move a lot. So if I move you all the way up here, can you shoot him now? Are you out of arrows? No, she's got arrows. Maybe it's too far away. Maybe it's out of range. Okay, I guess they're out of range. I'll hold action. Oh, they can't do it after you've already started. That's fine, that's fine. I'll just defend. Defend. Just gonna wait for them to come up. Oh, they were panicked, that's right. So they're not gonna come up. They're just gonna be like, what? Oh, that's right. I have some abilities, don't I? Where do those go? No maneuvers to perform. Maybe it's because precise strike. So I can't do it because they're too far away. That makes sense. Okay. I'll just defend. Come on over. Alright, it's Cat's turn again. I'm going to move her up slightly. Can you shoot now? Yes. Critical backstab. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Almost killed that guy. There's a good bit of class options fading. I think I saw... Oh boy. I can't recall. 10 or 12? Maybe just 10. Or maybe only 8. But there was like... There's like a tank. There's some hybrid characters. There's pure thief. There's pure healer. There was some stuff. I was impressed. And there's a DLC. I don't know if that adds different classes and jobs as well. Hey, Build a Dog, what's up, my friend? Thank you for subscribing. I'm going to pass... Oh, I'll just wait. Here they come. I'm gonna drink a potion. I keep, like, telling myself, like, I'm not gonna do it, but I'll drink one. That's fine. Let's just rip these guys apart. Here you go. Okay. So she can shoot, and she backstabbed, and that guy's dead. So they are closing. So now the ranged character needs to move back or switch to melee weapons. She does have a shield, though, and some armor, so she's probably way better at it than she used to be. I can cast one spell before I'm out, so I will. Now, I can actually just walk up and try to hit the guy. I don't have enough movement, though. So I'm just going to defend. I'm going to leave the wizard out of it for now. I'm going to walk here and hit this guy. Okay. And then I think I could still shoot. Yeah, the guy's dead. We just blew him apart. So we actually took some damage with Roland, but you see it went out of his vitality, which is his green bar. He soaked 3 of it, so he's not worried at all. This guy has already gone, so I can safely actually move my wizard up here if I want to hit with them, but I really don't. I'm just going to defend. And Roland can just hit the guy. Slashed him. And she can shoot, backstab because he's adjacent to another target. Just got wrecked. And we'll just go ahead and defend. Let's see if they're moving in. I'll move up. That's fine. No, this target is not moving. Are you coming at me or what? I can't see them. I don't know what is going on, like why it's hard to see, but it is. I'll take one more step forward. Ah, fog of war. It's dark. It's nighttime. The campfire makes some light, but not enough. Okay, I can't shoot them. I'm just going to defend. They didn't move. Okay, that's annoying. Alright, I'm going to go up here. What is this person? Oh, they're an archer. Okay. Oh, but they're still panicked. So the reason they're not moving is they keep failing their panic check. Okay, well, that's great. Here, I'll just shoot you then. They're panicked, so they're going to get backstabbed. Now they're no longer panicked. I do actually have enough to cast... I can blink. I don't really want to do that. I'll just defend. Roland can't hit yet, but boy, he can get close. Guy's almost dead. He's trying to run away. Almost feel bad for him. Can't reach. So you can't attack diagonally. I've learned that. Man, that was a huge fight. 626 experience. Sick. 24 gold, warhammer, arrow, loot it. Alright. So the main character leveled up. Boom. So Dr. Incomp's up to level 4. I got 2 vitality and 4 attunement. So attunement is my spell points, so very good. Do I want to get, I really want to see what this Fire Warrior spell is about, or what the next level, of fire spells is about. I'll put 2 into that. And then... I definitely probably want that, though. Alright, I'll put that in there. Okay. I'm actually going to go down 1 on this and put it into here to get the increased spell aptitude. And we will then save and exit. Okay. So bunch of stuff over here we can keep looting. I'm going to quick save it after that little scrum. And, oh, look at that. That's heavy armor, I think. Let me check it out with Roland. What is that? This is poor chainmail. It's medium armor, soak 6, encumbrance 4. It's actually just strictly worse than what he has. It is medium, so I think Kat could actually wear it. No, she can't. She can only wear light armor. Okay. She doesn't have the proficiency. That's fine. Well, let's go see what was going on. These look like bodies of the people who were on the ship with me. Oh, what's this? What was that blue item that I got? What was that? This is Masterwork Noble's Boots of Healing. Wow. So these boots actually have some defensive value. They have a soak of 1. Now, healing, I think we should definitely give it to Roland, because it's not about like how much he heals for other people, but how much he himself heals when at camp, and it has a soak. So I'm gonna just throw this on to Roland. Oops, I keep pushing E to equip, but that exits the E brings up the inventory. I need to push 2 to equip. There you go. Anything else that we got that was phenomenal? We did get a hood. This doesn't do anything except look cool, so he can wear that. It's like the bag over the head, except it has an open part where the face is. So it's menacing, but not just downright evil. Alright, let's see. Anything else out over here? I'm going to keep searching. I'm just going to wander around. I need to have... He's got the best awareness, I think. Oh, okay, here's another bad guy over here. So, we can just enter combat if we choose. The only downside is you don't really get any bonuses from... Like, even if I were to, you know, go into stealth and start combat, they get to be aware of us. So, although we all... It looks like we maybe do get a surprise round. I'm not sure how this... Haven't quite figured it out. I was hoping to get a complete round that, you know, before they did anything, but we are going first on the initiative. So, let's see. So, Kat's going to go first. But anyway, we put the wizard in the back. We put Kat in the back. And we put Roland just up in front. There you go. Begin combat. Okay. So, Kat, yeah, shoot that guy. And let's go ahead and do magic missile. Now, you remember when I raised up my talents or my feats? Magical aptitude is just something you add to your dice rolling when you're dealing damage. So, I have a lot, and I just gave myself +1 to it. So I can just hit this guy. 7 damage there. And I want to hit him again so we can guarantee that he dies with Roland. Roland, just try to walk over and finish this dude. I do have my precise strike that I can use on this guy. Alright, so we really hurt him. These guys were not aware, so the stealth did do something, so I lied. I just misunderstood it. But you could see that they were not aware that we were even in combat, so it's good to not give them the memo. Now, I'm not going to attack this guy with Kat. I'm going to actually change targets to this dude. And out of range. Oh, okay. You could just move up then. Is this guy... He's in range now. Okay. There you go. And then we will magic missile that guy once. Do it again. Almost killed that guy. And I'll just kind of go ahead and hit that guy, and he's dead. They didn't have enough movement to move and attack Roland, so Roland is chilling. And let's see, what are these guys at? This guy's almost dead. Let's just try to finish him off. Piercing damage right there. And I'm going to magic missile him. Is he almost dead? He's very close to being dead. He's dead. And Roland can use Precise Strike on this guy. And we hit him. Now we got hit right there back. Roland actually got hit really, really hard right there. So if I go to the combat log, let's see, where is that? Yeah, go all the way down to the bottom. Yeah. So he hit Roland for 10. And it was somehow he's doing blunt piercing damage, which, you know, you don't see that too often. So it went through his soak, but I guess because maybe it's like a club that has nails on it, it somehow, you know, gets a little pierced. Anyway, that's a shame. Roland did not take any wound damage, but his vitality is just about aced. So we're going to shoot that guy. I think she missed, actually. I don't have enough magic left, so I'll just defend. And Roland, go ahead and hit him. Okay, now he's panicked, though. So we hit him so hard that he panicked and it's over. You love to see it. 290 experience. What's this? I don't know. Take it all. It's a big leaf. Alright. Let's see. What do these idiots have? Get my lantern out. I think the lantern helps you find stuff. I'm not really sure about that, but it feels like it does. I like it. Alright. So let's move over here. Is all I can say. I'll save it. And we'll just look for, you know, where the zone might change. Okay, you could just walk. Oh, walking to the edge of the zone just gets you through that little place we were at. Okay, here's the lighthouse. Let's go. I'd love to get another party member. An ancient lighthouse rises steeply from the bluffs ahead of you. The beacon is still lit, though it flickers weakly. Enter. We're going in. Oh. A sinewy, armored woman with a shield slung on her back and a broadsword at her side stands by a small campfire. Oh, please join our party. We need another tank. And if you're a paladin and can heal, even better. She's grunting and cursing under her breath. Well, maybe not a paladin. As she clumsily tries to bind a wound on her arm. She can't heal. Dried blood and mud cakes her face and armor and she looks haggard. She freezes as she sees you emerge from the fog. A suspicious frown falls over her face. Let me help you. No need, she growls as she finishes the tourniquet using her good arm and teeth. Bless you for offering, but I can manage. I would kill for some water, though. Here, have a drink from my water skin. It's brandy. Thank you. Name's Carilla. Used to call myself captain of our little mercenary company. Some rich trader from Adler's paid us well to come here and look for the Fury. Things went to shit quickly. I've been losing my crew one by one. Nillis and Pieter got their coins yesterday, torn to pieces by those fracking hounds. It's just me now. So, got their coins isn't really an expression that I'd heard before. It makes perfect sense once you get it. Like, I'm assuming coins on their dead eyes or whatever, but usually when I get the coins, it's not that way. Now I have to think about that again next time I get the coins. What's the Fury? What? Never heard of the Santa Fury? Oh, well, Santa does get angry. She was an Umbarian treasure ship, they say, disappeared around 40 cycles ago, and it's said she was laden heavy when she went. People've been looking for her ever since. Me, I never put any stock in the legend. Sailor's tale, but then This rich fop from Adler's up and offered to pay me and my company to go here and look for it. Go on. Well, easy money, we thought. Idra's not huge, and according to the trader, rumor had it she lay on dry land near the lighthouse. There's only one lighthouse on Idra Sea, so sounded easy enough. No reason to expect any bloodshed either. Idra used to be nice and peaceful. Our steel was mostly in case we did find it and needed to guard any treasure. Needless to say, that's not how it went. You didn't find anything? Not a scrap. We've searched every inch of this island, and let me tell you, the Santa's Fury's not here. Or the Santa Fury. It's not here. You know, that it was one of Columbus's original ships. It was the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Fury, but it sunk. And then they got the Santa Maria instead. Replacement. Backup. It bloody can't be. A fracking ship on dry land and near the lighthouse, nonetheless, it does not exist. Mind if I give it a go? You're clearly not the sharpest tool in the shed, Wink. I would hate to see you spill your guts on this bloody island looking for some ghost ship. Then again, you might have better luck than me and my... let's see, how do I want to pronounce this? Like, it could be... I said Karilla, but that's kind of rough. It could be Karila? Karila treasure? I don't know. Karila? I could just call her Car for short. Karila sounds okay, I guess. Just be careful, Idra's not peaceful anymore, and I suspect there are things out here in the mist far worse than the hounds. What happened here? Honestly, I don't know where to start. There were lights in the sky, flashes and orbs, some over Horan and others over the island's interior, minor quakes even. And then things went real bad. People lost their minds, and animals started changing. What terrifies me is I can't even tell you how long that was ago. Days? Weeks? Her voice rises in an anxious tone. I just need to get away from here. Off this fracking rock. What will you do now? I'll try to make my way east around the bay. Maybe there are larger groups of survivors there, and perhaps even someone with a way of getting away from here. Good luck. And if you ever find that bloody treasure, buy me a drink next time we run into each other. Karila... Oh, she's leaving. I was really hoping she would join our team. She packs up her gear and begins to carefully make her way through the mist until she's gone. Okay. Now that's rough. Oh, we got another lantern. Oh, and a shovel. For digging for treasure, I guess. Right, I'm going to give Roro a lantern. What's this thing? This is the gully fern. Oh, for making potions. Indeed. I'm wondering if 2 lamps is better than 1. There's somebody down here. Who's this? Hiding along the cliffs is a lone surviving member of the Zephyr crew. Dead emperors. They killed them all. Stabbed old Nino right in the throat. We need to find somewhere to hide. Not Nino. Oh, is that some brandy? Heck yeah. Oh, spotted something. Ooh, fish. Alright, well, maybe I can make some delicious fish. That's a lot of lockpicks. That's great. Those bones are not what I'm hoping to see. Uh-oh. Oh, it's crab time. We found the crabs. Alright, so the wizard has to go way over here because he ain't suited up for this. Roland, you can go here and chat. I need you back. Probably there. Out of ammo? But there's arrows right there. Oh man, that's terrible. I guess not. Alright, we're gonna wait. I should go buy some more arrows. Having no arrows is terrifying. I know, Biscuit. Now, luckily, we took these crabs before, but this might be a drink, you know, one of my good potions situations. I did not cascade, sadly, but he can just walk up here and that one is dead. Alright. I'm going to defend. So, he actually did get hurt. Oh, that's right. We didn't recover the vitality. Darn. Okay, that was a shame. I forgot about that. I should have rested. Or give him a potion to heal his vitality. I'm going to go ahead and use Precise Strike and hit that guy. Got it. Okay. So, he took some damage there. There is a campfire back here. I can just go back to that and rest. If I look at him, he has an injured leg, which... So, like, once you start accumulating wounds, kind of like in, you know, Darkest Dungeon or whatever, you get some injuries that affect your performance. So he has an injured leg, actually. Or maybe I should say, not Darkest Dungeon, but Stone Shard. Alright, so there... I thought I saw... Here it is, a campfire. And so... we can rest here. And this isn't the... This is a rough camp, so this is not great. But... let's see, Roland, what can you do? So let's see what Roland can do. So Roland can entertain... he's terrible at that. He's terrible at that. He's good at foraging. He's bad at that. So he's only good at foraging. He's pretty much bad at everything else. And we're going to just go ahead and eat. If I... let's see, I've got these. Okay. I can eat 2 vegetable soup, and then we just go ahead and pop a few, like, potatoes in there. And now we have enough. So he's healed, but when he's wounded, as you can see, he wasn't able to do any camp activities, but the injured leg is gone. She made 1 arrow, which gives her 1 shot. It's not good, but we do have my spell points back. So there's that. Alright, we're getting some mushrooms. Maybe I don't know what those are. It just says picked up some items. The bridge ahead is broken. Perhaps you could jump the gap. He's got 5 athletics. He's actually got the best. So, I'm going to leave it for now. We will try to jump the gap, but... let's just see if there's anything else down here on this beach. Oh, okay, we're going in the water. I'm going to put this guy in front. Let's see. Anything down here? There we go. What's that? Bone comb. Well, we could sell that, probably. Actually, I'm going to keep going. Anything else? It's worth investigating the entire shore. Okay, there's crabs down there. We don't need that. Aww. Aww. Okay, fine. Crabs. It is. Alright, she can use her melee weapon. That's fine. Let's go ahead and hold. And we'll hold. Alright. Zap. Zap. Alright, that guy's dead, it looks like. She can move up and hit it. Alright, she hit it a little bit. Could have been worse. I'm going to move here. And defend. And we'll go ahead and magic missile this idiot. Alright, that guy's dead. This guy panicked. So, blast him. And, this would take 1, 2, 3, 4, all of her movement, but then she could get a free hit, basically. Critical backstab. She's great in that situation. Alright, that was great. That was fantastic is what it was. Alright. Crab's dead. Spotted something. Okay, wow. That's just a cracked jug. Silk ribbon. Alright. We'll take it all. Now, all the stuff here might only be accessible if you jump the gap, which I'm going to try. Oh, no, this is fine. I got it. I get it all. Leeks is great for cooking. What's this? A fresh grave with a simple marker made of sticks. No name can be found on it. Okay, so I can use my shovel, I'm assuming, to dig up the grave, but I don't think that's where the shipwreck is. I'm not going to just dig up one of her buddies. I'm not that kind of guy. Like, digging up a grave is one thing. Fresh grave is another. Oh, there's a cave entrance down there. I did not see that. I completely missed it. Let's go see what this cave is all about. I'm going to quick save it because I'm scared. Alright, we're going in. Exactly, Alex. That, you mean dig up the grave? Oh, back of the head wants me to do it so badly. Alright, so I will switch to her and then go hide and then fight. And did we get the initiative? We did. Okay, so we do get a surprise round on these Crablies. So we're going to say, Roland, you go up here. You could go up front too. And that's fine for you. Go ahead. Alright, so we will just go ahead and throw a magic missile right there. Oh, that was a one shot. Yeah, these crabs are not as hard as they once were. I think she's still in stealth. Okay, that guy's not dead. I thought he was dead. I was like, yeah, cool, I one-shotted him. I didn't one-shot him. How many hit points does this guy have? Well, we need to kill him. He's defenseless, so that's good. Not even close to being dead. That's less than ideal. Alright. Charge +3. We killed that guy and we moved through. So they don't get to attack because they're alerted. I'm going to save some spell points and just defend. And we will then hit this guy. Oh, right. No diagonal attacks. Okay, we're going to go ahead and precise strike right here. They don't even do that much damage, so I don't need to waste spell points on them at all. They have a lot of armor, though. I put him into a position where he's being pincered, which isn't my best. Okay, good. Now he's no longer being pincer attacked. Oh, that... I moved through his threatened area, and that counted as disengaging. I was trying to kind of sneak around for a flank attack. Game was having none of that. There we go. That's what I wanted, was the backstab. Got there. Looted. Oh, cat leveled up. Sick. Alright, 3 vitality. Okay. So, I had been putting points. I put points here so she could move around a lot. She has a bunch of extra movement points. Now, light weapons expert is what I was boosting for, so she can use light weapons. She gets that piercing damage. I can give her accuracy. This would be increased stealth, and then this is 3 ranks here give me increased thievery, which I kind of want for just picking locks. It seems reasonable. It would boost her stealth, but I could also give her more backstab damage, which has been actually pretty good. And this, what is increased? Yeah, she just gets more armor when she uses light armor. That's good for having her tank. Well, we should put 1 point here for light weapon accuracy, just to get that. I think I'll put a couple of points here just to give her some light armor usage. And let's see. I'm going to save it. I know I used a lot of magic there, but hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, God. Sprawled on the ground ahead of you lies the mangled body of a man. Stacked high against the walls behind the poor fellow are crates of goods, and you have a feeling you've stumbled upon a smuggler's hideout, one that has seen fairly recent use. So much of SKALD is me going into caves and finding untold maritime horrors and then just dead people. So far on Idra, when I've been exploring, it is like, I would say 70, no, let me adjust that. 85% of the time I encounter a humanoid form. It's a dead body, and sometimes it's a living person. Very rare. And they have a journal, and they have some acid immunity potions. So let's just see what this journal is all about. What's your smuggler's journal? Oh, I never read this guy's journal. Whoops. Hey, Michelle, what's up? Thank you for subscribing. So this is the astronomer's journal that I found up by the telescope. The journal contains a large amount of tabulated data that appears to be astrological in nature, interspersed with notes. The final entries appear to have been made only days before your arrival. Oh no, I think I did actually read this. Okay, anyway. Or maybe not. But let's read this one. I hate these jobs. Dropped off and told to guard the cargo until it can be collected. And whilst the bastards up in the northern cave are living the good life, I'm stuck in this hole. I sometimes think the Imperial dungeons would be preferable. We explored the cave today and found what appears to be an underwater tunnel in one of the dead ends. Bryn insisted we try to swim it, but I can think of no worse nightmare than being lost in the dark underwater. I told him as much, and he got agitated, yelled something about dreaming of an ancient relic. I have no idea what he's on about. Golden dead, Bryn got attacked by a crab the size of a warhound today, nearly took his leg off. Neither of us have seen anything like it before, and we can only pray it was alone. Hope the ship won't be delayed much longer. Bryn is gone. I know in my heart he's gone to the underwater tunnel. Madness. Shapes are moving in the dark now. No way out, and no one is coming for me. Light is failing. Mother. Oh, that went badly. Oh, we got another lantern. I'm just checking through the smuggler's goods here. And this is a sturdy chest, so we can leave this to Kat to try to pick the lock. She can use thieves' tools. It's actually really hard. So I have 5 thievery and 16. I rolled an 11. No, this is too hard for me to pick. We'll leave it. Maybe we can find a key or something. But for now, maybe if I would have spent points on raising her thievery, but even then, that's a really tough one. We'll leave it here. We'll just remember. Smuggler's Cave. Alright, so go back here. I got my lantern. It's really creepy to explore at night, and I'm insisting on doing it for some reason. And there's a bad guy up there. You see the question mark. Okay. Blood will flow. These are dire hounds. Dire hounds really aren't that hard, actually. So I'm going to put Roland up here. Cat over here. And you can go over here. Begin. Alright, so Roland, you might want to drink a vitality potion. $10 to $20. I'm going to drink it just so I don't get wounded. And then I'm just going to be defensive. I'll delay. Well, I do have 1 arrow, so. I missed. Boy, that's a shame. Alright. So Roland is here. We'll go ahead and do precise strike. Nice shot. And then you need to switch to your axe. And you can hit here. Backstab. There you go. Got it. Whoa. Howl of terror. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit that guy. We hit him really hard. Alright, that guy's dead at least. 1 down. And I can magic missile just one of them. Not bad. Alright, we got that guy. Is this guy the same? No, this guy is a resolute beast, so this guy's actually a little tougher. I don't know what it did. What was that? He missed. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we got him in a pincer. Backstab. Rest. He made us scared, but that's really not that bad. Oh, she missed on the backstab. Now being fearful is rough. She's doing a great job of just soaking the damage, though, with her armor. I'm glad I put points into making her a little bit more tanky. Loot! Alright. We killed them all. Eggs. Morels, more eggs. I can make so many of those farmers' omelets. Oh, it's going to be a There's a little house here. Maybe this is a lighthouse. Looks like it. Love to find a nice place to stay. Leeks. Take everything. Oh, these are onions. Even better. Taters. Man, this is great. Be cool if they sold arrows in here. We are a lighthouse and a fletchery. We churn out arrows by the dozen. Alright, let's go check the main door. Well, nobody here, but there's a nice hearth where I can potentially cook. There's a bed. There's a chest. Oh, it's just straight up empty. This is Caspar's journal, traveler's garb, a lantern, Umbarian wine, and a mug. We'll take it all. Let's see about this Caspar's book. It says, about a year ago, arrived today and was met by the man who is to be my overseer, Matthias. He seemed nice enough, albeit eccentric. Is this to be my fate as well? Woe to me that my wretched life and poor choices has landed me, Caspar of Laurel, on this barren rock as the keeper of lights. About 6 months ago, saw lights on the shore near the cave entrance. Smugglers, Matthias say. He insists we leave them alone, and I am forced to abide, though my mind wanders often to that cave and what may lay within. You should definitely go explore it. About a month ago, I cannot take it anymore. The old bastard is driving me mad. He spies on me and gives me strange looks, and I'm sure he goes through my things. I went for a walk to clear my head, and I ended up by the entrance to the sea cave. Something is calling me there. I hear it even in my sleep. That's when you know that things are going great for you, when things start calling to you in the cave. About a week before your arrival in Idra, dreams driving me mad. Always it calls me to the caves, to the deeper dark that lies beneath, where no man has tread for aeons. The looking stone and the ancient sleepers, the blade calls me. I can take no more. Good, good. Let that blade call to you. Do these do anything? They sell. That's about it. Okay, what's this? Oh, is this a potion? Oh no, it's a cabinet. Okay. I was thinking, I know you can craft potions. I haven't figured out how to do it yet. Recipe. Ooh, mushroom omelet. Okay, great. Leeks, penny buns, and eggs. Okay, we can make a mushroom omelet. That's amazing. All right. What's in this room? What's this? Hanging on the wall, you see a dramatic but not particularly artful painting of a ship with torn sails caught in a terrible storm. Your mind wanders to the Zephyr and its grisly fate, and you shudder. I could look closer. This is usually bad. I'm going to do it. Oh, wait a minute. Leaning in, you notice that there's a name painted on the side of the ship, the Santa Fury. I'm looking for it. Could this be it? Is this what the rumor that the Santa Fury could be found near the lighthouse on Idra meant? Examine it closer. Examining the painting more carefully reveals nothing, not until you turn it over. Written in faint lettering on the lower left corner of the painting's backside, you can clearly make out a poem of sorts. From the center of the three, the Santa Fury made her flight, setting out to hide her booty, all within the lighthouse's sight. So we're looking for the center of the three and a booty. Oh, okay, it's more complicated. 2 leagues south began her trip. 5 east, the captain cried. 4 more north, our valiant ship, our plunder, we shall hide. Now, is 5 east in white just because that's dialogue? I hope so. I think so. So, I hope I write all this down. Land ahoy went up the roar. We'll lay our treasure there. Into the rising sun, 3 more. So the rising sun, east 3 more, then dig and have no fear. You hastily take down the poem in your journal, thank goodness. Excitement washes over you as you realize that you may in fact be on the trail of something more than an old sailor's tale, if you can make sense of the poem, that is. It's a terrible poem, but I can make sense of it. What's in this chest? Oh, Thievery 1. Oh yeah. Pick it. Ding ding ding. We got a moonstone, an insect, a stick pin, an apple. That's probably all that guy's stuff. Wait, why'd my light go out? Okay, there it is. Alright, do we want to go to sleep very soon? But let me check what's in this room first. Okay, there's a path up. There's a hatch to some horrors down below. There's a free rope. Free shovel. A crate, ooh, with some food. We'll take it. A barrel with a bunch of brandy, probably. Taters. I mean, I'll take it. I'll tater it. Oh, we did find Matthias. I'll save it. I don't know if I want to have rested before I talk to this guy, but we'll talk to him. As you enter the lighthouse gallery, a haggard face peers out at you from the gloom. Moving closer, you see it belongs to an old man who clutches a makeshift spear tightly to his chest. Somehow he looks both fearful yet greatly relieved to see you. "Mother of maelstroms," the man croaks. "Who are ye then? Who did I summon? Come, sit. You must be weary. Sit, sit." The man gestures frantically to a battered chair in the corner. "I was shipwrecked here by something foul. There are all manner of beasts in the deep oceans of our world, but never have I seen anything like this. A horror from beyond the natural it was that pulled down that ship. I saw it all from my tower. Though I wish I did not have to bear such a sight, I can hardly believe that anyone could survive such a nightmare." I did. "How then did the tides release you when so many others were claimed?" The keeper leans in and fixes you with an unwavering gaze. "Are you blessed, or perhaps cursed is more like it?" "Cursed? How so?" "Something foul is growing on Idra, a taint on the land. There are lights as you've never seen, like those sailors from the high north talk of, but the colors, it's like they bleed into your very dreams, if you can manage to sleep, that is. It got to the animals first, though, warped them in both mind and body, made them cruel and dangerous. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's unnatural, I tell you. But worse still, Horan is dead as a tomb. Was a right bedlam of cries and screams 2 days ago, then nothing. Not as much as a lit candle at night. Only the deep itself knows the truth of these happenings, but I can tell you this, the island is doomed. The sea itself will rise to claim us." Great. I need some info. "Yes, anything. You may ask. We're safe as can be here." "Didn't you just say the doom will claim us?" "How long you been here alone?" Matthias seems troubled by the questions and shifts uncomfortably. "Had an assistant, Caspar. Went mad, the fool did. Had a head full of grand ideas, and I kept telling him, this here is a place for the quiet mind. Threw himself from the tower, found him broken on the cliffs. I can't be blamed." Matthias's jaw quivers, and his eyes water over. Matthias begins sobbing. "I should have known. Gotten him off this rock. When he started talking about the cave and something about a blade calling him, I should have known. I could have saved him, but I couldn't bear the thought of being alone again. The silence is unbearable. Ask about the cave and blade. He would babble about the cave underneath here for hours. I'd tell him those were smugglers' caves and that he was to leave them alone. Smugglers keep to themselves. but no telling what they'll do if you bother 'em. As to the blade he talked about, that must have been the ravings of a madman, a soul lost to drink and loneliness. Oh, poor boy. Matthias wipes his eyes and exhales wearily. Then again, what if it is down there, the black blade hidden in some ancient recess, glistening in the dark? Matthias's gaze grows distant for a moment. If it is, we need to retrieve the blasted thing and destroy it. And that's where I come in? Aye. Would you help an old man set things right? I'll make it worth your while. You can have this cap that I've got. Keeps my head warm. And my ears, you see. And if you need your chin warm, you can tie it. It's ingenious. It can be yours. Find the blade and bring it here. I need to see the thing that took Caspar at least once before we destroy it. The entrance to the cave lies in the gully underneath the broken bridge. Be careful. You mentioned smugglers? Idra's thick with them, carrying wares to the mainland for the Freathen. Islands riddled with caves, and they use them to store their contraband and whatnot. But they keep to themselves, and I want no trouble, so I let them be. I had some other questions. Yes, anything you may ask. We're safe as can be. Tell me about Horan. It went dark about the same time the animals ran amok. There was smoke on the wind and screams, too. I could swear it sounded like a battle, or perhaps slaughter is more like it. But I think there's a camp of sorts just north of town. Ragged tents and such. Survivors, perhaps? I thought about going there to see for myself, but I changed my mind. The old man hangs his head dejectedly before continuing in a whisper. Safer here, tending to the light. Okay, I should make ready to leave. Oh, you have more important matters to deal with? Well, I must keep watching, seeing. The old man trails off, eyes unfocusing. Forgive me for not being of more help. We really need to go. You're a fool to go. There's nothing beyond the light but despair, and the old man sighs, but I'll be here waiting for you, for when you return, as I must. Farewell. Your bedroom is filled with booze and disgusting garbage. Great job. Alright, so let's select this guy, and what can we make? We can make the mushroom omelet. Let's see what this thing gives you. It gives you, well, it is good. Food value 14. Hit it. Hit it. As many as you can. Wonderful. Farmer's omelet. Hit it. Vegetable soup. Hit that. Great. Man, I just made a bunch of food. Okay, we do need to actually rest. I might try going down into the basement to see what he's got there. Probably just all kinds of gold coins for me. But this is a nice... It's a comfortable camp, so this is a good place to sleep. And we will eat the vegetable soup. And... the mushroom omelet. And maybe just, you know, a tater and a leek. There we go. Those are bad rolls, guys. You need to get better at doing your jobs for the team when we sleep. Alright, daytime. It's good. It's good that it's day. I enjoy the day. I'm invigorated by the day. Alright, we're going in. Okay, here is a workstation. Now, I don't have any recipes, unfortunately. But I hope to find some. Spotted something. Alright, we got a bunch of ingredients, but... Alright, we need the recipes. Do I hear chanting up ahead? Oh god. Chanting is always a game saver. Oh, it's a... altar to the fish god. Creeping through the moldy lighthouse cellar, you round a corner and stop dead in your tracks. Rising up through the core of the tower is a grotesque-looking metallic monstrosity. The strangely organic shapes and odd geometries seem to rise in the dim light, and the burnished silver coating casts a ghostly reflection on the walls. For all its alienness, you still recognize the arcane machinery, an ancient imperial reticular node. You suspect this lighthouse was once fueled by reticular energy, and that this machine was part of its operation. The stillness and layer of dust, however, tell you that it's long since fallen into disrepair, and the lighthouse is likely now fueled by common oil. Oh my goodness, as you stand there beholding the strange machine, you become aware of the scraping of tiny claws in the darkness, then chittering. As you reach for your weapon, the strange harmonics of the chittering converge, and for the briefest of moments, you could have sworn you heard words formed. Half a dozen beasts launch at you from the dark corners of the room with fangs bared. Okay. Oh. Alright, we're in a kind of not very good position. Which rat gets to go first? That one? And then the two that are behind me. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I'm going to put Cat here, Roland here, and I'll leave the wizard here for now. Oh god, they move really far. Hopefully they don't do a lot of damage. Missing was not what we were going for right there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and magic missile your face. And we'll do it again. Dead, dead. Whoa! Boy, that's a large move you've got. I don't like it. I'm going to have to blink away from that guy. Alright. Boy, she can't hit. Her weapon is not the most accurate, but... oh man, I gotta get you out of here. What I'm gonna do is actually move him back. I have to do a mercy for Cat because she can't hit it. Dead. No more magic. We've used enough. Dead. Victory. Alright. So we get some rat tails. Got a bunch of experience. Alright. Oh, we already looted it, huh? Thievery 1 here. You go ahead. Oh! Roland leveled up. Unlocked. Alright, well. My man got a bunch of vitality. I like it. I think I'm actually going to go here and just boost his vitality. And we'll just keep, I guess, trying to push his... Second wind removes conditions with bleeding and heals 5 to 10. That's pretty good. That just gives him a bonus to that. That's fine. I'll boost up his, I want this second wind sounds good. I am curious, is his weapon both a blade and heavy? It is really good. It's a fair point. Anything else down here? So there... It really is, Biscuit, I agree. I actually like pretty much all aspects of the game. I like the old school graphics. I like the cool synthesizer music. The vibe and the atmosphere of the game is good. The writing is good. The combat system is fun. It's got a nice kind of full leveling system. I kind of want to rest, but I just rested, so I feel really bad doing it. Right, can you open the door? There you go. You did it. Alright. We got the eggs. We've been dreaming about those. So we could go to the cave to try to get the black blade. And that's fine. I would prefer, perhaps, to get some arrows, but maybe I'm living, like, you know, too rich of a lifestyle. That's the cave right there. I'll go to it. I'll see what it's like. I'm probably being a little bit too protective of my consumables. I mean, I can easily just, with this character, I could just drink, you know, a vitality potion, and then maybe one of those. Oh, you know what? I didn't go down here. I only went across the bridge. I forgot that you can just walk into the water. So this is where I was before, where I don't have enough thieving to get that open. But I need to explore the rest of the cave, see what we got in here, if there's anything else interesting. I'm sure we're going to find some great stuff. Oh, here's a chest. Oh, okay, what are these things? Rock crabs. Okay. So this is a... I mean, I'll try. Can I sneak? Aww. There she goes. Okay. No more sneaking. They found us. Alright, these guys shouldn't be too bad, but we're going to put Roland about here. And Cat there. Lizard over here. Okay. I'm going to delay. Oh! Okay, so he gave us the clue. The body had the acid resist potions on it. Gotta drink those immediately. Which one still needs to go? This one over here? Okay. didn't kill it, but we're going to go ahead and drink acid immunity. Oh, he can't move. Okay. She needs to drink acid immunity. And then we'll just defend. That guy's still there? Oof. That guy is still there. Okay, these are harder than I thought. Oh, I can't walk right here. I didn't realize that that was an obstruction. Ugh. Alright, oh, wow. When they die, they explode into an acid burst. Okay, so we gotta be careful about that. I gotta move him away. She can't move there either. Alright, she has to go all the way around. I didn't realize it was like that. I mean, it's unfortunate that she can't move into a backstab position, but it's actually kind of nice that they couldn't just surround us, so there's a choke point. It worked out okay. Just gonna have the wizard defend. Alright. So the acid immunity is really making this much easier. Going to keep defending with the wizard. I can't drink more potions. I already drank a bunch. I'll probably just have to come back around with Roland once he wins. Oh, he's poisoned. I might need to cure this. Oh, that's it. Alright. I'm going to drink a vitality potion with her. And attack. Miss is a shame, but this way we just won't get wounded. And we'll move in. Attack. That was a crit. That's amazing. And it's too bad you can't move. Like, I'm already in the threatened space. I want to move around to get a flank for... I think I could have backstabbed anyway from where I was. I was trying to get too greedy and get the flank. We got it. 295 experience. And we cleared these guys out. Cave Child. It's a great name for a mushroom. Alright, what do we get? A jade necklace. And some money. So this smuggler's portion of the cave is just like you could sell stuff, which okay. Smugglers, standard stuff, no black blade. You find yourself at the opening of a narrow underwater tunnel and wonder how long you can hold your breath. Do you dive in? Oh dear God. Okay. Let's save it. Tunnel. This is a bad idea. In the faint bioluminescence of the cave's bizarre underwater flora, you make out 3 passages. North and east take you further into the cave system, whilst west leads you back to the surface. 8 rounds of oxygen remaining. Oh dear God. East, a large domed chamber. Writing or seaweed covers the floor and reaches up towards, I guess they meant writhing, like groping tentacles. You shudder as one of the tiny, or the slimy tendrils brush your skin. 3 tunnels lead out of the chamber. Okay. Let's just keep going east. Well, we couldn't go south before, but let's just go east. The tunnel narrows somewhat here before opening up into a slightly larger chamber, and I can only go west and south, so we'll go south. Suspended in the middle of this chamber is the corpse of a young man. His features are softened by the sickly glow of the algae groaning here, but there is no mistaking the mask of terror that froze on his face as he drowned. Alright, so let's examine him. Quickly rummaging through the poor fellow's belongings, you try not to think about your own dwindling air supply. In a pouch on his belt, you find a handful of coins and a key. So this is the key to that chest that we couldn't open that had thievery too high. So he was the buddy of the other smuggler. Now you've lingered too long and you must move on. Okay, so we need to go north, and then west, and then west, and then west. You break the surface and find yourself back in the cave system where you started. For all its bleakness, you nonetheless feel a sense of relief at returning to this area. Okay, so there's more I could explore there, but I'm curious about the key. Oh, crabs, okay. Oh, God. Death or glory? Alright, well, at least we could just put Roland up here and Cat right there, I guess. Wait. Can't you up here? Oh, that is up there. Here, Roland, can you go down then? There. That's where I want you. I want us to be able to attack an enemy that's right there. Okay. Just gonna wait. And we'll just wait. No hurry. We'll wait. Okay, so I'll defend again. Alright, here we go. 1. Now, I hope this guy isn't able to attack Roland, because it wouldn't make sense. There you go. Well, I didn't really want him to move right there, but the game kind of like, if you kill, you charge forward. It's nice to get a square of mobility, but I was using that choke point. So I have to just move her down and kind of just defend and hope that they come back into this. No, I can't do it the way I want. Unless I disengage with Roland. That's fine. I'm going to set it up again. If I had my choice, I would prefer if you were given the chance to, like, if you did get the killing blow, either move forward or retain your ground. Because I had a nice little choke point set up, and like that movement, which I couldn't control, was not really what I would have done there. I'll defend, and then I'm going to step back. Hey, Sid Fortune. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, so now we can attack again. 1. Precise strike. Smash. Almost got him. Okay, same thing as before. He moved forward again on the, strike. I'm actually going to delay with her and then move him back and defend. There we go. And defend. They're panicked, so they might not actually come into this square. I'll just wait. It's worth it to get 2 against 1. Just to have this strategic advantage of this position. Yeah, I said this game is great. Oof. He came through and wrecked her. Okay, well, maybe I don't want that to be the case then. Oh, she ran away. She panicked, I think. Okay. I didn't really want to drink this potion, but I'm going to. Let's go. There. Now she's safe. This guy up here is panicked. Magic missile is sick. It targets anybody. No range, I don't think. Yeah, isn't it great, Xylem? That is what he's saying. This is my property. Precise strike. I like how, too, with the two-handed swordsman, like, he's just always lifting it up like he's about to just deliver the killing blow. I mean, which he does more often than not. Oh, we leveled up again. Now, this is a big level for us because at level 5, we unlock a lower tier down here. So I guess I need to put 5 ranks into Air Magic Master, and I get resistance to lightning, and I can get some more spells here, so I'll put points into that, sure. Alright, and then she's really beat up. Got it. Oh. Fine leather armor of healing. So it adds +1 to healing. Well, I mean, that's actually not that much better for her. It doesn't heal her like when she's just walking around. It is better on encumbrance, though. So we'll wear it. It's nice armor. And here's the bridge, and here's the chest. So we can now open this. And here is the Keen Masterwork Scimitar. I think this is what he's talking about. The Black Blade? I'm not sure. 100 gold. So let's go back and see if this is it. It might be that I have to dive deeper into the water to find it, but I gotta rest anyway. She's about to die. She's not really about to die, by the way. This purple bar has to go all the way down. And then she doesn't even die. She just becomes knocked out. But his vitality is also down. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's go talk to the guy. Is this it? Did I find it? This might not be it. I have some questions. What do you want me to do? Alright. This must not be it. This is a magical weapon, but it's not the quest item. What we found is just some kind of nice masterwork scimitar. Hey, Julian, what's up, my friend? Thank you for subscribing. So this thing, if she is equipped with it, by the way, it gets +1 base damage, +1 accuracy. It's so much better than what she has. And it has ×3 crit. Yeah, this is insane for her. Oops. Here, go ahead and put this on. Alright. She's looking a lot better. We just need some arrows. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, we read that, didn't we? Yeah, things just don't disappear from your inventory when you find new stuff. Or when you read the recipe. Like, some games, it'll just remove it. It just keeps it. Alright, so we can probably cook. There we go. Oh, I was crafting with the wrong person. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I forgot. It doesn't give you the highest level. It gives you whoever you have selected. So anyway, that was a mistake. But we will vegetable soup it and mushroom omelet. So we can have a little variety pack. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use tater, leek, and begin the rest. Hey, man, he foraged and he found a ration. That's 10 food. That's great. That's a big victory for us. Alright. So, we'll need to go back down into the cave and actually explore that portion where you dive, I think, further to try to find the blade. Just go different directions, see what we can get. And we have a whole bunch of other quests to do as well. We did get a new party member. I mean, it was reclaiming an original party member, but we're up to 3. And we found some really good gear. And the more I play this game, the more I am really impressed with it. It's just a fantastic, like we've said, well-written game with really cool gear, skill system. And I'm excited to see more, but it is indeed my bedtime, so I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out and playing some SKALD against the Black Priory. All of the videos prior to this will be eventually posted on the channel, so you can see the entire gameplay from the first video, which is already posted, until now. Tomorrow night, we'll be playing some more Songs of 6 on the channel, trying to learn as we kind of crank into the middle game of that, how to maybe get into fights and do combat and such, if you're interested in stopping by. Alex, Siloom, Sid Fortune, Biscuit Fading, Heisen Burns, Infinity, Julian, Michelle, Build-A-Dog, Jamnuska, everybody out there, take care. Have a great one.